Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. Hump day. Just finished breakfast, the usual kale and eggs, and hot sauce. About to feed the dogs, make a second cup of coffee. Don't think we're doing the stove today, thank God, because I'm so far behind in the shop that I need to work there pretty much the rest of the day. So I'm gonna attempt to get that the base done finally. I'm trying to get that done. I'm going to get the welding jigs, the temporary welding jigs, sort of done. Get them laid out. Hopefully get them routed. I don't have an 1/8 inch router bit, so probably just use the 3/16 and just cut the outside of the line. And then that way I just know when I lay it out that I need to cut to the outside of the line. So yeah, work on that. Trying to get that done, get the base done, hopefully. Well, it won't get finished put on it, but hopefully get glued together and ready to rock. What else do I need to do? Candle holder. Still working on that thing. Yep. That's what's going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get the mutts fed. Some coffee made. And, yeah. Go from there. Get out of the shop and get to it, I guess. So, catch y'all in the shop. Alright. Got the butts out back. Try this left-handed. Don't know how well it'll work. Made a second cup of coffee. Right there. Yeah. I've decided... let me switch hands. Fucker. Almost just spilled coffee on the camera. I've decided I'm going to change up the order with which I record the podcast. I'm going to hold off on the diet one for now. It's just a lot to it, and I don't really have the time to research it right now. So when I get around, when I have a little bit extra time, I'll research it more. But yeah. So I think the next one is going to be it's not really going to be anything researchable or scriptable. It's just kind of the topic is going to be motivation, and specifically why motivation is overrated. So, I'm not going to do any spoilers here. You guys would just have to listen to the podcast when I get it running, God willing, this fucking Friday. So yeah. That's where I'm at. Dogs are being dorks. Let them run around for a little bit, get them back inside, and then get out of the shop. Later than I want to be, but whatever. I think the mom's is doing a half day. My brother's off work, so whenever he gets home from wherever the fuck he went, going to they can deal with the dogs as far as I'm fucking concerned, and they can make dinner as far as I'm concerned. So this whole fucking school year I've been making dinner every night and they bitch about it, so they can fucking cook as far as I'm concerned, and I'll stay out in the shop and work. I got enough of it to do, so we shall see. But I'm gonna get them inside and then get out in the shop. Alright, out here, finally. finally being the key phrase. I was trying to figure out what order I want to do things in. I think what I'm going to do... well, first off, got this painted up. It's ready to roll. Now I just need to meet my buddy. I can go over there. I think what I'm gonna do is get this guy welded up. I need to widen excuse me. Which one? That hole. I need to widen it slightly so the hitch pin will go through. So I'll probably knock that out. That won't take more than 20 or 30 minutes. If that. So I think I'm gonna do that, and then I will make the templates, or get the materials cut to make the templates. Don't even know what I have to make them out of, to be honest. I've got some plywood, but I don't think I have a big enough piece of it. That could create a problem. If I could, I mean, that will create a problem. So let's figure that out. We have to dive into some hardwood scraps, which I don't want to do, but we'll see. So, when in doubt, I do have a sheet of particle board. I could always go cut a chunk off and use that. Actually, that may be what I do. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna get this welded up, and then go from there. Bright side is, it's nice weather out. So that's always nice. Good morning. Happy fucking Monday. I don't even know what day I left off, so whatever last week was, plus this one is gonna be wrapped into one. Let's see, it is 28th, so I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoyed family time, hopefully some time off work, all that bullshit. And yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast and get the day rolling. Dogs aren't, but I am. Alright. I'm gonna put you guys up on the printer, so hopefully I'm at least in the picture. Kale and eggs and mushrooms, a little bit of hot sauce. That's breakfast. So, I don't have a plan for today. Kinda did, but I don't. Kind of figuring out I'm gonna start printing some t-shirts. I like printing. I like screen printing and block printing and all that, so I'm gonna start printing some shirts. Mostly because I need new shirts. I'm just working on a list here, figuring out all of what I need, which I kind of already knew. I built a t-shirt press a while ago. I don't know if you guys saw that in my other channel, the shop tour. I think I showed the t-shirt press. What else? Yeah, that's about what I got going on right now. Got a couple hitch plugs to finish up. You guys have already seen that earlier in this vlog, I think. And gonna get those finished up. Gonna get 2 more kind of designed out, scaled, etc. how I want them. So I can get those done. Gonna need to order more hitch pins. I've only got 2. I ordered 3, but I put the step on the truck, so I'm gonna need like another 5. Fucking expensive. So I need to do that. I I just don't think I'll be out in the shop today. As much as I want to be out in the shop. I need to sit down. Well, my ass is already sitting, so I need to stand up or sit down. And then I need to do some marketing research. Because I think that's the next step. I'm going to send the brand, the leather. I made a hitch plug and a bottle opener. So I'm going to send 4 things off to Matt Vincent. I'm going to try and contact him by Wednesday, because that's when I want to have all that done. And then I'm going to send the hitch plug. I might make a brand. I don't know. Probably make a Don't Tread on Me brand. Just the letters DTOM. So I'll probably send the brand. I'll probably send the same thing. A branded piece of leather, bottle opener, and hitch plug. Yeah. Dixie! Come here! Probably send all that to... I think he's known as Crispy. Well, I know that's what he's known as. I'm trying to think of his Instagram handle. Crispy11B, as I believe is what he is known on Instagram. So I think I'm going to send that off to him. Just because I'm just trying to get my shit farther out than local, because local ain't working, so something doesn't work. So I'm going to call just kind of giving shit to friends and hoping failed advertisements. So on the next one, which is send it out to some people. Yes, I'm losing money. Yes, I'm going to have to pay for shipping. Yes, I'm losing materials. If that even brings me 3 people who buy something, I've made my money back already, and then some. And then that's 3 more people who have my stuff, and it could hopefully, what usually happens from what I've been telling is like, I mean, it's a tumble effect. 1 person gets your shit, 3 people buy it, and then all of a sudden 5 more, and then 10 more, and it just grows. In theory. Nothing ever works out mathematically like that, though. But, yeah, that's just going to be the next one. It's the next step. More progress, as Matt Benson would say. Just take the next step. Now, I'm kind of nervous about it. I've been nervous about all this, because it's like, I know I can do it. I know I can do it well. Yada, 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 but I don't like talking to people that I know. Like I'll text them or whatever, but I don't like physically talking to people. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Probably why I like talking at a camera or into a microphone. So that's always the hard part for me, is like, I don't know them. I've followed them for years. I love what they do. I love, the message they bring and all that, which is why I'm sending it to these people specifically. But it's really hard for me to reach out and make contact with people I don't know. So that's why I just want to have it all done, so when I actually contact them, I can just send it. Except for Crispy. His actual name was Omar Avila, I think is how you pronounce his last name. That I don't really need to contact him, but I'm going to. But I always know I could just send it to address it to him and send it to Rogue American Apparel. And I know it'll get to him because that's where he works, I believe. Or he has a lot of affiliation because they have a coffee roast, t-shirts. He works out at Iron Savage Gym, which I believe is behind their building. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to finish breakfast. I'm going to feed the dogs. And then while I eat, I'm going to watch a Rod Bailey video, 5 Business Mistakes. I've already seen it. but I watched it at like 2 in the morning. So I'm actually going to make notes because he is successful. Learn from people more successful than you are. Also going to record the podcast. I'm going to record episode 3. Technically it's episode 2, but it's the 3rd installment. Which was going to be diet. It's not going to be diet. So I'm not going to tell y'all what it's going to be. You're going to have to listen to the podcast and find out what I have to say. All 3 of you that are going to see this. Alright. I need to finish my breakfast. Alright. Hopefully I'm in the frame. I don't fucking know. I don't feel like holding the camera. Nor do I feel like getting out my tripod. So you're currently sitting on a stack of books. Let's see. What have I gotten done? Business shit. Weightlifting shit. Business shit. Entertainment. So yeah, no, I got my price list kind of written out. Trying to fucking figure that out. Really kind of need a forced air dryer to do this efficiently, but I think to start and just to get the whole printing t-shirts down, because I've never actually printed on fabric. I've only ever printed on paper. When you print on paper, you just let the shit dry. Go figure. But when you print on fabric and something you have to wear, you gotta cure the ink. So, you have to cure it into the fibers. So I think I'm going to roll with a heat gun to start, which will give me an excuse to buy a really good heat gun. Because I don't have a heat gun, and there's a lot of things I could use a heat gun for, so I'm going to do that. Just kind of starting to delve into the world of LEDs and electronics for some of my stuff that I want to make. For like some underlighting or shit like that. Which means I also need to switch up. Probably not in the frame because I'm like standing with the fuck over here. I need to finish up. Oh, it's going psycho. And not finish up. I need to switch up how I do things because I prefer to use solid steel bar for a lot of what I do. Just because it's a little bit heavier, a little bit more robust, cheaper. But I think if I'm gonna start diving into like LEDs and electronics, I want the cords hidden. So like if it's LED underlighting for a table, I'm only gonna do LED. But say I put LED lighting under a table, I need to be able to drill into the table leg. And probably what I'll do is I'll probably spool off some welding wire so it's really thin but sturdy. So I'll be able to fish wires with it. But I'll probably have to drill into the side and then down the leg. Or, no, that's what I'm going to have to do. Depending on the top. If it's a pretty good oversized top, like I'm thinking about doing as an experiment, I'll be able to come down just a little bit and into the side and then run it out and out the bottom for the plug. And hopefully just be able to hide everything in the fucking tube and call it a day. The reason why I just went on that whole probably like minute and a half tirade on what I'm planning, I need a heat gun to do the heat shrink. And, you know, sometimes rubber grommets, especially since they're stored in the garage, and it's 11:15 and it's 51 degrees outside, which means my garage is still in the 40s. They're kind of hard to get in place, so a little bit of heat softens them up enough to pop them into place. So that's why I'll probably go with the heat gun, just because I can use it more than I can use a forced air flash dryer. And it's like a sixth of the cost. But in the meantime, I'm working on this last hitch. I've already done 4 different hitch layouts. Kind of designs. I don't know. Like I got a Spartan helmet. that one's irrelevant right now. I'm not going to spoil that one that I need for the podcast I'm about to record. What the fuck else? And apparently I didn't print that off. I did a brand, DTOM, don't tread on me. And now I'm working on a hitch. And the reason why it's two different ones is the brand is 2x4, hitch is 4x6. Or 6x4 if I'm 4x6. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just finishing up this last letter. I'll get it all laid out looking good-ish. And then get it printed so those done. Probably won't get started on those till Wednesday. But kind of my plan right now is finish this up. Kind of looked at marketing. I'm just going to stick with my current plan, which is just kind of send shit out to people as promotional items and see if that'll bite. I'm not the type of person who like ask for, you to promote the shit or, post it on social media or whatever, but I would like to think people, like, if I got some promotional items, I'm blasting that shit on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I started a Twitter. I'm blasting that shit all over, and I'll blast it on the podcast too. So, I'd like to think people would return the favor, but, if they don't, they could have some cool shit. So, that's that. None of this is going to be going up on my website until probably Friday. Mom's has the truck today. She'll have the truck tomorrow, and I need the truck here to back up to the garage door to take photographs of the stuff on the truck so that I could do, the still shots, but then it's like, hey, here's how it fits on an F-150. So that's where I'm at right now. Finish this up. I'll probably see at 8 at 9. I'll probably aim to eat about 12:30. Now I'm kind of hungry, but probably aim to eat 12:30. Probably just make some rice. Do some rice. I like to keep my lunches simple as of late, so some rice. I don't know what the fuck. I'll figure out the amount of carbs or whatever it is. I'm still not sure if you're supposed to fucking count your carbs via cooked food or uncooked food. I don't fucking know. I usually eat a cup and a half of rice. There you go. Whatever's in that is in that. So it'll probably just be rice, probably a can of tuna. This rice and tuna is really fucking good. Some sauce, and for shits and grins, I might throw a little bit of green chili. We made green chili and homemade beans last night. So I might throw just a hint of that in there. See how it tastes. I don't know. You don't know how good it is until you try it, so. But yeah, finish this up. I kind of got my diet shit. The formula I'm going to use to figure out protein, carbs, fat, all that shit. Based on a calculator on bodybuilding.com, I need to be eating roughly, I would need 4,000 calories to maintain my body weight right now. I'm going to try and cut that back to about 34. Just to kind of, I'm going to cut that back, and I'm going to cut the carbs back. And just to try and lose just a little bit of body fat. I don't give a fuck what the scale says. There's my mom and my sister, they live and die by what that fucking scale says. I don't give a shit. Let's see, the last time I was this heavy, well, not the last time. Last time I was fucking 240, I was injured and in a boot, and I couldn't exercise, really. But the time before that, it was like 16. It was right before I got injured. It was like 16, same height, 240. I could wear 34 pants. Like, I don't give a rat's ass what that scale says, because I'm obviously not that fucking fat. I've never been ripped. I've never been, like, super, hey, look at all my striations. I've always been a pudgy motherfucker. But you know what? I can move heavy shit. That's what's important to me. I don't give a damn. You know, I don't want to go like totally fat Mark Bell and, you know, blow up to 330 pounds to move the most amount of weight possible. But I am, at the same time, if I start pushing 250, but I feel good, I'm moving heavy weight, and I'm generally healthy, I don't fucking care. I can be 250 and not give a shit. It's just a harder object to hit, right? So, that's where I'm at. That's my little tirade. And, ooh, I think I just gave away what episode 4 of the podcast is. So, alright. Back to work, then make food, and I'll catch y'all right before I start recording the podcast. Alright. Lunchtime, finally. It's like 1 o'clock, unfortunately, but, that's a can of tuna, a little bit of green chili for some extra flavor, whatever fucking sauce was in there, and a cup and a half of rice. Go figure. Exactly what I said I was gonna eat. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I'm going to eat this, record the podcast. I downloaded MyFitnessPal on my phone because I think I'm gonna start tracking my food to see just what I'm eating, because kind of at a plateau as far as, you know, losing inches off my waist, so we'll see. See how that works out. But for right now, eat, record the podcast. And I think after I record the podcast, I've already got figured out how I'm going to upload it, I think, and host it and do all that, so that's cool. I might launch it Wednesday, I don't know. We'll see when I get this recorded, but I'm going to sit down and make a actual fucking list what I have to do every day. So, like, Mondays will be record the podcast. Record. Let's just keep it simple. Record the podcast, work on whatever the fuck's in the shop. Tuesday would be, you know, shoot a project video for the main channel. These obviously go without saying. Thursday would be the what's in the shop for a Friday upload with the project video. Yada, yada, yada. So, that's where I'm at right now. I will come back soonish. Mom's gets off at 3:30. So, she should be home by 4:45. I hope. I'm going to wait till she gets home to go do cardio. Alright, I'm going to do cardio today, so I'm going to do 30 minutes on the bike. And then I'll probably do, it's muddy as fuck, it poured rain, but do 30 minutes on the bike. And then probably do some tire flip sledgehammer swings and some ab work. That's where we're at. So, catch y'all when I'm done with the podcast. Alright. Podcast is recorded. Let's see, what did it end up being? It ended up being like just over 19 minutes. I will probably give it a listen later today or tomorrow. Or I might just do it now. I don't know yet. But it wasn't very structured. It was just kind of, I don't even know what the hell to call it. It was like a cross between a rant. I don't even know how the hell to describe this one, to be honest with you. It was like a cross between me ranting / me describing what I do for a job / running my business. I don't even know what the hell to call it, to be honest with you, but you know what? Oh well. So I'm just working on saving it right now. And then, so I don't lose it. And then I'll edit and all that shiznits. But I think what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to start writing out my weekly schedule as to what needs done. Just because if I don't write it down, then I forget about it. And then if I forget about it, everybody seems to get pissed off when I don't do something, which I don't understand. But, yeah. So, while this is currently saving, I'm going to go put away the rice I cooked. Dog's all sleeping. And, probably should do the dishes. And then I'll watch this. And then I'll make a list and blah, 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 blah. I actually used that in the podcast today, which is funny, but... Alright. Catch y'all soonish. Yeah. Alright. Rest of the fam's in bed. So, I'm gonna end this here so I can get this battery on charge. So, until next time, train hard, seek and die hard. Catch y'all soon.